Hey everyone, Burton's back and we're continuing playing as Grand Count Vlad von Carstein, and we're in the middle of actually fighting off a few different enemies, but then the big bad has happened. The Grail Crusade for Backlands has begun. We're going to have some problems very soon, so we have prepared, and we've prepared fairly well. We've gone ahead, we've got enough prisoners to go and do some sacrificing so we can get ourselves undead when they do arrive. Someone was saying, Askramir, what about making him a vampire? And he's actually not got too bad a stat overview. He's actually okay, he's bright, he's strong, he actually wouldn't be too bad. However, we do need him because obviously these vampires, Hartwig and people like that, Emrath, who, you know, at some time we might want to try and hunt him down, but we don't have the ring to protect us, so we can't do that at the moment. We can't actually use them to go and get us this army, so we're going to have to do what we can manage to do. Now let's carry on with things here. We do have an army on this side of the river. What we are going to try and do is send you guys in here quickly. Now we are in the middle of trying to siege down some lands in this particular area. We're going to let him rot. Why are we sieging down this land? Who are we against? Everyone else. Right, as you can see, we've got a lot of red areas. Imperial Rightland, there's a lot of places it's gone ahead and they've gone ahead and joined. So I think we need to be somewhat sensible on this one. So we're actually going to head into Imperial Westland. This particular area has decided to go ahead and join against us. Have they? No, they have. No, they're defending. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we will send you somewhere. Let's send you into here. I mean, I think that's the best thing we can do at the moment. So, Etberg on Orsino. Let's just keep a eye on these things. So, Count Rainer, he was one of the guys who's gone ahead and joined. Oh! 4 years old. Has someone just died? Have I just made that up? No, died a very long time ago. Right, what have we got? Oh, Count Angelbert. Oh my god. He is quite good at martial. Siege leader as well. He's a drunkard, so he isn't great. He's a Grail Knight. The epitome of Bretonnian nobility. Having successfully quested for the Grail and been granted the lady's favour, they are amongst the finest warriors in the world. And they're blessed with many powers, including long life. So martials +5, health +15, and combat skill 3. We're going to have to keep a good eye out on these. So let's speed things up a little bit. Excuse me, frog in my throat. Now, righteous imprisonment. Who's this on? Nivena. 100%. Yes, we'll go ahead and do that. Excellent. We'll go ahead and we'll take her. We have an open council position for a priest. Renard. Alright, Renard, you can be my priest for now, sir. Right, what are we looking at? We can get a few more men. We've still got 2,000 odd men or so, which is very nice indeed. Now, where would these men be? I feel like we need to... Oh, there's a small army there, 2,000. They're actually marching towards us. Actually bigger than 2,000. We might need to combine our armies here, so I think we'll send you down to Orsino. And what is Orsino? It actually has a river. So I think that would be a good place for us to actually go against these guys. We'll try and take out the first small stack before we need to. I think we're going to make our way after that probably around to this territory. However, oh, they're actually going back the way. Okay, if you're going back the way, we'll go this way. Now we do have to keep an eye out on things as well, and one of the things that we're going to do first is make sure we've got a commander here. So Fritz and Hans, you can go ahead and be commanders there. 202 gold, so don't forget about that. We do have some retinue we can build upon. 10 Vampire Knights, Heavy Cav. I feel like we might need all the men we have. That's a lot. So I think we're going to save the money. We'll use it on mercenaries if we need to. Now, where are the rest of these men? We need to keep a good eye on this man here. Oh, sorry, this man. This lady. She's not doing too much because she's going to send these guys after us. So they are in Dragon's Maw. Where the hell is Dragon's Maw? All the way down here. Right, so I'm with you. So it looks like because it's like a Holy Grail quest, well, Crusade should I say, they're coming from all over. Grand Mr. Thomas of Knights of Our Lady of Battle. So you're a little bit closer to home, are you? Okay, so we know which way they're going to be coming. They should be coming through this pass here into Imperial Reichland. Who else have we got? Count Rainer. Where are you, sir? River Reich. So we know you're heading on over. Is that the River Reich? I think it is. Probably heading that way. Okay. And then we've got Aime. And he's up here. So the good news is they're actually quite far away. They're quite separated for now. That's going to give us plenty of opportunity to go ahead and take what we need to take. She's complaining. She can carry on complaining as far as I'm concerned. Let's split the army into two while we can still do this. And we're going to try our very best. In fact, you know what? We may as well call up the 2,300 men as well. Just like moths circling towards the light, a band of ghouls and minor undeads have shambled its way into my dominion, instinctively seeking the guide of an aristocrat of the night such as myself. More servants are always welcome, so we would get a ghoul presence. Our supply limit would go down, levy size would go down, that would go down. What would that actually get us? We'll have a look, just because I'm more intrigued than anything about it. So we'll send you guys over here. Right, everyone else, let's get you to the final place. And we're going to try and take these the best we can. Now we could start going towards some of these people because they have arrived with only 1,000 troops. Now let's have a look at these troops themselves. Mainly light infantry, that's surprising. I'm wondering if we go and actually test ourselves against them straight away. If we kill 1,000 of them now, that's surely going to put us in good oh, hang on. It's a good job I didn't send those men in, because they've got another 5,000 right next door. Okay, we'll take this area, that's not too much of a problem. If need be, we can always pull on out. And I think we're going to be smart with this. So let us go ahead, let these men join up. And then we've got 621. Right, so we're going to create a new unit. We didn't want that many. So let's see if we can do it this way. So we'll divide in half. Oh, we can't. Right, okay. We're stuck with that. Can we get a new unit from you guys? 397. I think that will do. So we'll head you into Karlsruhe. And I think I'm actually going to give myself the command there. And we're going to keep ourselves in friendly territory so we can go ahead and call upon what needs to be called upon. And we all know what that is. We're going to let these guys gather. They can try and do what they want, but Imperial Westland, they won't be able to hold out. This is what we're going for. We're trying to end this war first. If we can do that, that'd be great, but a lot of their land is above us. Oh, they've actually expanded quite significantly. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. So if we can try and take these, that's good. We're not actually getting attacked by them too much. Let's go ahead and make us... There we go. Anyone else in known plots, so we can go ahead. So Mathis still can't do anything about. Grand Duchess, 43%. Now I'm wondering with our prisons, because we did have a couple. We've got a High Matriarch as well, of the Sister of Sigmar. Is she potentially... Could she be turned, do you think? Might be worthwhile doing because... Yeah, Mordheim. You know what? We're gonna turn her instead. 350 prestige, we can afford to lose that. There we go. We're actually gonna release her. Can we ransom her? 245. No, we'll release her. So that should actually help us here now that they are somewhat friendly. Now bear in mind that a lot of these people are going to be holy orders, so we can go ahead and get ourselves some holy knights. I say holy knights, Order of the Blood Dragon. Oh bloody hell, they've actually already been taken. That's somewhat problematic. We'll do with it as best we can. Now, do we have anyone else anywhere? There is another 1,000 or so men that we can pull up. So let us go and pull us up in regions. In fact, no. We'll let them carry on. So we've gained ourselves a quick victory there. There are some enemy forces doing a peasant revolt. But that's not actually in any of our land, so we're not going to worry about that right now. So let's do a quick bit of maths here. We've actually got quite a lot of forces. I'm actually wondering if we'll need to do everything. Uh-oh, they've just... Oh my god. See what happens when I try and multitask? It all goes terribly wrong. 7,000 of them have come all the way from the sides. We are not going to have this. Let us go ahead and we'll get rid of some of these. So this man will go ahead and we'll start by sacrificing him for the ritual. Yes, indeed. Felicitas, she is... Well, he's already died. So we'll go ahead and sacrifice her for the ritual. What else have we got? We've got a Duchess. I don't want to do the Duchess. Nevena, she can be sacrificed. And we've got Ulf, who's a count. So that's a Duchess or a count. What a shame we can't do anything with him. Right, so let's have a look what we've got. You are of quite a large area. You obviously hate us because we've imprisoned you for such a long time, and we also have Count Ulf. Now, Count Ulf's all the way over here in Torpin. Now potentially 638 men, so out of the two, what's my power right now? 3. We do have to kill another. Do we have anyone else? I think we're going to turn her. And we'll release her. Oh no, we can ransom for 145, we'll do that. An Ulf, who would inherit? Werner von Bering. I kinda don't want to. His son's young, he's 51 years old. We're gonna try. Right, okay, time for us to call up. Summon the undead. A great host, please. There we go, all the better. Brilliant, so we've got 13,000 men now. Let's go in, let's take care of these people. We've got a fairly even split. We're going to join this lot first. What is this? What do you know? They propose a white peace on a reconquest. I think we're going to do that. He would lose 150 prestige. Yes. Let's go in and pick up these men and we'll smash the rest of them. That is very good for ourselves. Now we've managed to take... Well, that's actually... Oh, yes. Oh my god. That has actually worked out really well for us. Let's get everyone in this particular area. We'll make sure we're not suffering from attrition, and then we're going to go. Alright, so she's asking to actually be part of the von Carstein dynasty. Now, she is actually really good state learning. What have we got here? Undernourished. She's weak here and quick. She's just... You know what? I'm fine. We'll accept you into the coven. And just like that, she's become von Carstein, and I am the heir. Brilliant. So this is going to be a way for us to keep things in order. Still need to figure out with Ottilia. It is meant to be the strongest who goes ahead and survives Winter Soldier. Love that. I don't actually consider her the strongest. Now, we have plenty of people, so as usual, let's line us up. We'll be on the right because we have the flanker traits. Someone who's potentially unyielding in the centre would be nice. Cavalry leader. We don't have that many now. Most of our cavalry is in centre, 416. Alright Udo, we'll give that to you. And Sermon. Rough terrain expert. Yeah, I like Hans. Even though he's not the best, a rough terrain expert would be good because a lot of this we've got hills and plains. Let's head on out. We are actually going to head straight down to Untenbaum and we are just going to smash them, I think. Oh, brilliant. So my son is actually becoming much more fonder of me. 100%, right. Before we, oh in fact we can carry on marching, but we'll do it at a slightly slower pace. Who have we got who now needs to be convinced of ourselves? Well, we've got Hartwig, of course. Now, where does Hartwig's hatred come from? Rival. Not a lot we can do with you, Hartwig, so unfortunately for now, we are actually stuck with him. So who else have we got? We've got Isabella, who will be in good stead. Well, she's the only one who's left, so let's go ahead and have a look. My wife, my good lady wife, Isabella. We'll send herself to improve the diplomacy of herself. We'll see if it works. It's that crazy, it might just work. So don't forget, I do not have the ring as well. Oh, and look at that. We have a Zealot Uprising, so the third one. Where is that? It's 3,000. Straight away, we've actually marched straight into them. We're in the hills, we're going to get ourselves a little bit of a benefit. Let's stop moving. Well, that couldn't have worked any better, even if I tried. So that's 100% already. Let us go ahead and offer them peace. And the good news is, straight away, we've got ourselves another prisoner for the next horde that we need to go and raise. So we're all taking this in our stride now. I think we've finally got to grips with what needs to be done with these sorts of things. Let's hope Vlad continues to survive. If he doesn't, there's plenty of Carstein vampires. There are lots of vampiric children. But not the vampiric children that a certain someone wants. You know who you are, William. Right, let's chase these guys down. Now I am not going to split this force until, well, it suffers from attrition. So while we're in friendly territory, we'll keep it there. So we should be able, oh no, they've actually been able to go ahead and do that. Not that many of them, so it's 4-1 the odds. So I think we'll be good on this one. Now the good news is the army of undead, we can still go ahead with another war while the army of the undead is here. So we've gained a better understanding of military matters. As I draw closer, I see my enemy is Hesdran. Shall I engage him? Personal combat skill 1, martial of 12. This will be the first time we battles without the ring. We do have a different ring, invisibility. I'll try and defeat him the best I can. The battle is not yet won. Your enemy did his move and you may assess the situation, so we'll continue. We're actually going to balance. Battle is not yet won. Your character has heaven? 11 HP points or more, okay. Once again, let's be cautious. There we go. We've won. Brilliant. I would have much liked to have taken him prisoner, but hey, that's all we can do. So here we go, straight away. We have crushed their flank. We are pressing on. We are taking some losses in the centre, but not as many as them. That's actually gone surprisingly well. We've captured ourselves someone else with another count. So where is this count? This count is all the way over there. A soldier in Detlef. Let's have a look at this soldier who's just apparently done so good. Detlef von Lichtenberg. You, sir, are an inspiring leader. You look quite good. We'll appoint you a commander, shall we? Yeah, I think that'll do for now. Right, so we've just defeated their main army, and the question is, where do we go from here? Now, we do have a lot of enemies still against us. Do we have to march halfway across the realm? Do we have to go to the capitals? Well, that's not a capital, that's a province. And yeah, there's a lot of places left. I wish they would send the army after us, but it doesn't appear as if they're going to do that. So with the war score here, we're going to have to target probably each one of these and see how we get on. But you'll find out next time and decide what we need to do. We have enough armies, maybe we'll just split them and go our different ways. We'll see. Thanks as usual for all your support with the series, and feel free to leave some thumbs up if you're liking it, some thumb downs if you don't. But remember, above all else, if there's something you're not liking, or something you feel like I can do better, leave a comment. I read them all, I reply to the majority of them, even if it is just a simple "Ha! Love it!" Cheers guys.